The year is 2345, a time when humanity has evolved beyond its wildest dreams, embracing a future filled with endless possibilities and technological marvels. Humanity has transcended its earthly cradle, reaching for the stars with audacious dreams and cutting-edge technology. Space exploration has become the new frontier, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Generations have looked to the heavens, their curiosity fueled by the infinite expanse above. The night sky, once a canvas of mystery, now holds the promise of new worlds and untold adventures. Now they stand on the precipice of a new era, an era where the boundaries of space are no longer insurmountable and the stars are within our grasp. A lone spacecraft, BBW 333, awaits its momentous launch. This vessel, a marvel of modern engineering, represents the pinnacle of human achievement and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Its destination, the Golden Star Planet, a celestial beacon discovered by the brilliant, enigmatic Thorne Ridge. This planet, with its golden hues and mysterious allure, has captivated the imaginations of scientists and dreamers alike.
5, 4.
Inside the cockpit, Commander George Cole, a seasoned astronaut with a gaze as steely as the hull of his ship, prepares for the mission. His experience and determination are evident in every movement, every decision. His hands, weathered by years of rigorous training, move over the control panel with practiced ease. Each switch, each button, a testament to countless hours of preparation and dedication. Beside him sits Gabrielle, his young, eager assistant, his eyes wide with a mixture of apprehension and excitement. Gabrielle represents the next generation of explorers, filled with hope and the desire to make their mark on the universe. The countdown echoes through the launch pad, each number a hammer blow to the symphony of tension. The air is thick with anticipation, every second bringing them closer to the unknown. The air crackles with anticipation, a tangible entity in the confined space. The hum of the machinery, the flicker of lights, all contribute to the electric atmosphere.
3, 2.
The past fades, a distant echo drowned out by the roar of the imminent future. The cityscape, a blend of technology and nature, stands as a testament to human progress and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. The weight of millions of dreams, millions of hopes, rests on their shoulders. Each face in the crowd reflects a shared vision, a collective aspiration for a brighter future.
1.
George Cole, a veteran of countless space expeditions, carries the weight of human expectation on his shoulders. His journey through the cosmos has been marked by both triumph and tragedy, each mission a testament to human resilience and the unyielding quest for knowledge. His face, a roadmap of past triumphs and near misses, is etched with an unwavering determination. Every line and scar tells a story of survival, of pushing the boundaries of what is possible, and of the relentless pursuit of the unknown.
He sees the universe with eyes untouched by cynicism, thirsty for discovery. The stars to him are not just distant lights but gateways to endless possibilities, each one a beacon of hope and adventure.
Gabrielle, his youthful counterpart, pulsates with the unbridled enthusiasm of a novice explorer. His dreams are fueled by the stories of those who came before him, and his heart beats with the rhythm of uncharted territories waiting to be explored. Their destinies are intertwined with Thorne Ridge, the visionary architect of this mission. Ridge's brilliance and foresight have paved the way for humanity's boldest endeavor yet, a journey to the Golden Star Planet. Ridge, a man of science and secrets, discovered the Golden Star Planet. His relentless pursuit of knowledge and his ability to see beyond the ordinary have made him a legend in the scientific community. His pronouncements of the planet's wonders, its potential to harbor life, its resources capable of solving Earth's energy crisis, captivated the world. The promise of a new beginning, a chance to rewrite humanity's future, rests on the success of this mission. He entrusted Cole with this vital mission, a testament to the astronaut's unwavering resolve. Cole's experience and tenacity make him the perfect candidate to lead this expedition into the unknown.
And then, there is Princess Laran. Her presence adds an element of intrigue and complexity to the mission, her motives as enigmatic as the stars themselves. Heir to a powerful interstellar dynasty, her presence on this mission is shrouded in mystery. Her regal bearing and commanding presence hint at a deeper purpose, one that remains hidden beneath layers of diplomacy and secrecy.
Her piercing blue eyes, often veiled behind a mask of diplomacy, hint at a hidden depth, a wisdom beyond her years. She carries with her the weight of her lineage, the expectations of her people, and a personal quest that she keeps close to her heart. Why she chooses to involve herself in this perilous journey is a question that hangs heavy in the air, unanswered. Her motivations, her secrets, and her ultimate goals are a puzzle that adds a layer of intrigue to the mission, making the journey not just a quest for discovery but a voyage into the depths of human ambition and mystery.
The spaceship Orion hurtled through the cosmos, its destination, Zanora. A planet shrouded in mystery, Zanora beckoned with the promise of alien life. Aboard the Orion, a team of explorers gazed out at the approaching celestial body. Captain Eva Stone studied the planet's swirling blue and green hues. Beside her, Dr. Aris Thorne adjusted his spectacles, eyes gleaming with anticipation. The team held their breath as Zanora loomed larger. The landing was surprisingly smooth. The Orion touched down on a plateau overlooking a vast emerald green valley. Strange, towering plants swayed rhythmically in the gentle breeze. Rivers of molten silver snaked through the landscape, reflecting the two suns. The crew disembarked, their boots crunching on the crystalline soil. Excitement crackled in the air, mingled with apprehension. Zanora was a breathtaking enigma, a siren's call to the unknown. The planet's beauty was captivating. Glowing flora lit the twilight zones, casting eerie shadows. The air hummed with an unfamiliar energy, a symphony of nature. They were explorers in a new Eden, pioneers on a world untouched by human hands. But beneath the surface, a current of unease began to stir. The silence was too profound, the serenity too perfect. It was as if Zanora held its breath, waiting. Exploration began with a sense of wonder. Each step through the alien undergrowth revealed new marvels. Bioluminescent fungi illuminated cavernous grottos, and creatures with shimmering scales darted through the strange vegetation. Dr. Lena Sharma meticulously documented each discovery.
Look at this. It's unlike anything we've seen before.
But Captain Stone felt something was amiss. The planet was too quiet, devoid of larger fauna. Days turned into weeks, and wonder gave way to unease. The crew established a base camp, yet they were alone. No signs of intelligent life, no remnants of civilization. Zanora was a pristine canvas waiting for life. The constant silence was unnerving. The crew reported strange dreams and vivid hallucinations. The planet seemed to seep into their minds. Then, the transmissions stopped. The Orion, their lifeline to Earth, fell silent. Attempts to re-establish contact were met with static. Fear gripped the crew. They were stranded, alone, on a hostile planet. Captain Stone tried to maintain order, but something was terribly wrong. Zanora, once a paradise, was now a prison. Panic threatened to engulf the crew. The silence from Earth was deafening. Captain Stone, ever the leader, rallied her team. They would ration supplies, reinforce their makeshift defenses, and, most importantly, find out what had happened to their communications. A sense of urgency settled over the camp. The scientists, their initial excitement replaced by grim determination, worked tirelessly, analyzing atmospheric data, searching for any explanation for the communication blackout. During one of their reconnaissance missions, a discovery sent shivers down their spines. They stumbled upon a structure, half buried in the alien undergrowth. It was not natural. The structure was composed of a strange, obsidian-like material, its surface etched with intricate carvings. These were not the random patterns of nature, but the deliberate markings of intelligence. Zanora was not untouched after all. It held secrets, ancient and perhaps dangerous, buried beneath the surface of its deceptive beauty.
This changes everything. We need to be cautious.
Fear now had a tangible form. The crew, huddled around the flickering light of the campfire, exchanged uneasy glances. The whispers started subtly, faint, rustling noises just beyond the perimeter of their camp. Shadows seemed to move in the periphery of their vision. The planet, once silent, now seemed to hum with unseen activity. The crew, armed and on edge, felt a growing sense of dread. They were not alone on Zanora, and whatever shared their world remained hidden, watching, waiting.
Space, vast, dark, and mysterious. Our ship, the Odyssey, sliced through its emptiness. Our mission, find a new home for humanity, Earth, a dying planet choked by our mistakes. Captain Ava, strong and determined, led our crew. Her eyes, reflections of distant stars, held both hope and worry. We were explorers, pioneers searching for a future. Then the signal. A beacon, faint but clear. A planet, bathed in the golden light of an unknown sun. Golden Star, we called it, a symbol of hope in the void. Excitement crackled through the ship. We had found it, a new beginning, a second chance. We were going to Golden Star. The journey was long. Weeks turned into months. The crew, a mix of scientists, engineers, and dreamers, grew restless. Whispers filled the corridors. Doubts, fears. Captain Ava, ever vigilant, addressed our concerns. We are close, she reassured us. Golden Star awaits. Her words, though strong, couldn't completely quell the unease. Then the dreams started. Vivid, unsettling. Strange creatures with silver skin and eyes like black holes. They whispered in a language we couldn't understand. Their voices echoing in the darkness. Were they real? Premonitions? Or simply the product of our isolation, our longing for the unknown?
The Odyssey shuddered, alarms blared. We were caught in a gravitational anomaly, a swirling vortex of energy. Panic surged through the ship.
Captain Ava, calm amidst the chaos, issued orders. But something was wrong. Her voice, usually so steady, wavered. Her gaze, usually so focused, darted nervously.
Then we saw him. Captain George, Eva's second in command, his face contorted in a grimace. He held a weapon, aimed at Eva's heart.
I'm sorry, it's for the best.
Betrayal, sharp and sudden. It pierced the heart of our hope, leaving a gaping wound of fear and confusion. The Odyssey, no longer under our control, plunged deeper into the anomaly. We were prisoners on our own ship, our dreams shattered, our trust broken.
He spoke of a deal, a pact made with the creatures from our nightmares, the price Golden Star.
The creatures materialized on the bridge, their forms shimmering like heat haze. Their eyes, cold and ancient, scanned us with unsettling intensity. We were theirs now, playthings of a power we couldn't comprehend. The Odyssey emerged from the anomaly, battered but intact. Before us, bathed in the ethereal glow of a nebula, lay a colossal structure. Our prison, our tomb. Section 5. The Trial of Stars. We were herded through sterile corridors, our footsteps echoing in the eerie silence. The air hummed with an unseen energy, a constant reminder of our captivity. The creatures, our jailers, remained distant, their motives shrouded in mystery. What did they want with us? Why bring us here? Then, the summons. A single word, echoing through our minds. Trial. We were brought before a being of immense power, its form shifting and swirling like the nebula itself. The judge, they called it, its voice a chorus of whispers. Our fate, we knew, rested in its ethereal hands. Section 6. Echoes of Betrayal. The trial commenced, a bizarre spectacle of light and sound. Images flashed before our eyes, our memories, our fears, our hopes.
Accused of betraying his crew, his mission, his species.
Captain George, his face pale and drawn, stood accused. His voice, a tortured rasp, pleaded for understanding.
I had done it for us, to save us from a worse fate.
But his words rang hollow. The creatures, through a series of chilling projections, revealed the truth. Captain George had been compromised, his mind infected by their insidious influence. He was a puppet, dancing to their tune. Despair threatened to consume us. We were trapped, betrayed, and facing judgment at the hands of beings beyond our comprehension. But amidst the darkness, a flicker of defiance. Dr. Anya, our chief scientist, her voice trembling but resolute, addressed the judge. "We are not all the same," she pleaded. "We are explorers, scientists, driven by curiosity and a thirst for knowledge." She spoke of humanity's potential, our capacity for good, our enduring spirit. Her words, passionate and heartfelt, seemed to resonate within the vast chamber. The judge, its form flickering with an unknown emotion, listened intently. A glimmer of hope, faint but real, sparked within us. Could we reason with these beings? Could we appeal to their sense of justice, their curiosity? The judge, its voice a low hum, rendered its verdict. The atmosphere in the courtroom was tense, every word echoing through the silent chamber. Captain George, his mind irrevocably tainted, would be punished. His eyes reflected a deep sorrow, a man lost in the vastness of his own guilt. His fate, however, would not be ours. We were given a different path, one that led us into the unknown. We were to be taken to the heart of the nebula, a place of immense energy and ancient knowledge. Legend spoke of its power, a beacon in the dark void of space. There we would be tested, our worthiness judged. The preparations were meticulous, every detail scrutinized. If we proved ourselves, we would be allowed to live. The stakes were high and the pressure immense. If not, fear still lingered, but it was tempered by a cautious optimism. We clung to the hope that we could rise above our past. We had been given a chance, however slim. A chance to rewrite our destiny, to show that we were capable of greatness. A chance to redeem ourselves, to prove that humanity was more than the sum of its mistakes. The weight of our mission was heavy, but so was our resolve. The journey to the heart of the nebula was a kaleidoscope of colors and sensations. Each moment was a new discovery, a testament to the wonders of the universe. Swirling gases painted the cosmos in hues we had never imagined. It was a sight that filled us with awe and a renewed sense of purpose. The heart of the nebula pulsed with raw energy, a cosmic heartbeat that resonated through the void. It was a place of creation and destruction, of beauty and terror, where stars were born and died in a dance of celestial fire. We were but specks before its immensity, tiny explorers in the vast, uncharted wilderness of space. The creatures presented us with a final challenge, a test that would determine our fate. A test of our ingenuity, our compassion, our willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. We had to solve a complex equation, a riddle woven into the fabric of the universe itself, a puzzle that held the key to stabilizing the nebula's energy and preventing a cosmic catastrophe. Days turned into weeks as we worked tirelessly, our minds and bodies pushed to the brink, our collective knowledge pushed to its limits. Exhaustion gnawed at us, but we pressed on. But we dared not fail. The stakes were too high, the consequences too dire. The fate of our crew, the future of humanity, rested on our shoulders. Finally, a breakthrough, a glimmer of hope. Dr. Anya, her eyes shining with triumph, held aloft the solution, a beacon of our hard-won success. It was a bittersweet victory, however, for it required a sacrifice, a price that had to be paid. For it required a sacrifice, a decision that weighed heavily on us all.
"This is my burden to bear," she said, her voice strong and unwavering, filled with resolve. "Go, and may humanity find its redemption among the stars." Her words echoed in the silence of space.
Captain Ava, her face etched with sorrow, yet her spirit unbroken, but her resolve unwavering, stepped forward, ready to embrace her destiny and the sacrifice it demanded. With heavy hearts, we boarded the Odyssey. Each step we took was laden with the weight of our mission and the unknowns that lay ahead. The air was thick with a mix of anticipation and trepidation as we prepared ourselves for the journey into the vast, uncharted expanse of space. As we ascended, we watched as Captain Eva, bathed in the nebula's light, became one with the cosmos. Her presence seemed to merge with the very fabric of the universe, a beacon of hope and sacrifice. The nebula's light enveloped her, creating an ethereal glow that reminded us of the fragility and beauty of life. Her sacrifice had bought our freedom, our second chance. It was a moment of profound realization as we understood the magnitude of her actions. The explosion that followed was a stark reminder of the dangers we faced, but also of the resilience and determination that defined our journey. The journey back to Earth was a blur. Stars streaked past us, a mesmerizing display of the universe's vastness. Time seemed to lose its meaning as we navigated through the cosmic tapestry, each of us lost in our thoughts, reflecting on the experiences that had forever changed us. We returned, forever changed by our encounter, carrying the weight of Captain Ava's sacrifice and the hope of a brighter future. Our solemn expressions spoke volumes as we stepped onto familiar ground, yet felt like strangers in a world that had moved on without us. The memories of our journey were etched into our souls, a constant reminder of the price of exploration. The universe, we realized, was a tapestry woven with threads of wonder, terror, and infinite possibility. Each star, each planet, each nebula held secrets waiting to be uncovered. It was a realm of endless potential, where the boundaries of our knowledge were constantly being pushed, and where the unknown beckoned us to explore further. Our place within it was still being written, and it was up to us to ensure that humanity's story continued, filled with courage, compassion, and an unyielding thirst for exploration. We knew that our actions would shape the future, and that the legacy we left behind would inspire generations to come. The bonds we formed, the challenges we overcame, and the discoveries we made were all part of a greater narrative. We had journeyed to the Golden Star and encountered betrayal, despair, and unimaginable power. The conflicts we faced tested our resolve and unity, pushing us to our limits. Yet amidst the chaos, we found moments of clarity and strength, realizing that our greatest adversaries were often within ourselves. But we had also found redemption, sacrifice, and a glimmer of hope in the vast expanse of the cosmos. Each challenge we overcame brought us closer together, forging a bond that transcended the boundaries of space and time. The hope we discovered was a beacon, guiding us through the darkest moments and reminding us of the resilience of the human spirit. The universe, once a source of fear, now beckoned us forward, inviting us to explore its mysteries and write our own destiny among the stars. It was a call to adventure, a promise of new horizons and endless possibilities. As we looked at the distant stars, we knew that our journey was far from over and that the cosmos held countless stories yet to be told. Two figures, silhouetted against the crimson sun, trekked across the desolate landscape. The sky, a deep red, cast an eerie glow over the barren terrain, making every shadow seem alive. The air was thick with the scent of unknown flora, and the ground beneath their feet crunched with every step, a reminder of the planet's harshness. Gabrielle, grizzled and scarred, led the way. His eyes, hardened by years of exploration, scanned the horizon for any sign of danger. Each scar on his face told a story of survival, of battles fought and won against the odds. He was a man who had seen too much, yet still pressed on, driven by an unquenchable thirst for discovery. His companion, Thorne, moved with a youthful energy that belied their predicament. Thorne's enthusiasm was infectious, a stark contrast to Gabrielle's stoic demeanor. He was new to the world of exploration, his spirit unbroken by the countless challenges they had faced. Every step he took was filled with hope, a belief that they would find a way out of this alien wilderness. They were explorers, stranded on a planet of swirling purple skies and whispering bioluminescent flora. The plants glowed softly, casting an otherworldly light that danced across their path. It was a place of haunting beauty, where every corner held a new wonder, and every shadow a potential threat. The flora seemed to whisper secrets of the planet, secrets that only the brave or the foolish would dare to uncover. Their ship, the Stardust Voyager, lay crippled, a monument to their hubris. Once a marvel of human engineering, it now lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the risks they had taken. The crash had been violent, leaving the ship in pieces, and their hopes of a quick escape shattered. They had ventured too far, their ambition leading them to this uncharted corner of the galaxy. They had ventured too far, their thirst for discovery leading them to this uncharted corner of the galaxy. The unknown had always called to them, a siren song that promised glory and knowledge. But now, that same call had led them to a place where survival was uncertain, and every step could be their last. They were prisoners of their ambition, at the mercy of a world as beautiful as it was unforgiving. Now, they were prisoners of their ambition, at the mercy of a world as beautiful as it was unforgiving. The landscape stretched out before them, a mix of stunning vistas and deadly hazards. Every hill and valley held the promise of both wonder and danger, a duality that defined their existence on this alien world. They had to keep moving, driven by the hope that somewhere there was a way out. Thorne glanced at Gabrielle, his weathered face etched with concern. The older man's experience was their greatest asset, but even he seemed uncertain. The weight of their situation pressed down on them, a constant reminder of the stakes. Thorne's youthful optimism was beginning to wane, replaced by a growing sense of dread. "How much further, old man?" he asked, his voice rasping with thirst. The journey had taken its toll on them both, their supplies dwindling with each passing day. Thorne's question hung in the air, a plea for reassurance in a world that offered none. Gabrielle pointed to a cluster of shimmering towers in the distance. The structures glinted in the alien sunlight, a beacon of hope in the vast wilderness. They had heard tales of these towers, stories of advanced civilizations and hidden technologies. But tales were all they had, and the reality could be far different. "Salvation lies within those walls," he said, his voice heavy with unspoken worry. The towers represented their last hope, a chance to find the resources they needed to survive. But the journey to reach them would be fraught with peril, and there was no guarantee of what they would find inside, or so we were told. The uncertainty of their situation weighed heavily on them, each step towards the towers filled with doubt. They had come so far, faced so many challenges, and now the final leg of their journey lay before them. The horizon stretched out, an alien landscape that held both promise and peril, and they had no choice but to press on. Ahead. The city unfolded before them like a dream. Towers of shimmering crystal reached for the sky, connected by bridges of pulsating light. Strange bioluminescent creatures drifted through the air, their forms shifting and changing like underwater currents. It was a place of breathtaking beauty, yet an unsettling silence hung in the air. They were met at the city's entrance by beings of pure energy, their forms shifting and reforming like living constellations. These were the luminaries, the inhabitants of this world. They communicated through telepathy, their thoughts cold and sharp, like shards of ice. The luminaries led them through the city, their movements fluid and silent. Thorne felt a growing unease. The city, for all its beauty, felt sterile, devoid of life. Where were the inhabitants? What had happened to the civilization that built this place? They were brought before a platform of obsidian, the air thick with anticipation. A figure materialized on the platform, its form wreathed in shadow. The executioner, the luminaries whispered, their thoughts sending shivers down Thorne's spine. The executioner raised a hand and Thorne felt a surge of energy pinning him to the ground. He struggled against the invisible force, but it was no use. He was helpless, a fly caught in a web. Beside him, Gabrielle roared in defiance, but even his strength was no match for the executioner's power. "You have been brought here for judgment," the executioner boomed, his voice echoing through the silent city. "You are trespassers, violators of sacred law." Thorne's heart pounded in his chest. He had been a fool to trust George. He had led them to their deaths. As the executioner prepared to pass judgment, a figure emerged from the shadows. The air grew thick with anticipation, and the room seemed to hold its breath. A woman, her skin the color of alabaster, her eyes like molten gold. She was a vision of ethereal beauty, her presence both mesmerizing and intimidating. She moved with a regal grace that commanded attention. Every step she took was deliberate, each movement a testament to her royal lineage and the power she wielded. The luminaries bowed their heads as she approached, their forms flickering with reverence. It was as if they were in the presence of a deity, their loyalty and devotion evident in their every gesture. Thorne stared at her, his mind reeling. He had heard tales of such a woman, but to see her in the flesh was beyond his wildest imaginings. He recognized her from the ancient texts they had studied, the legends they had dismissed as myth. Those old stories spoke of a princess who would return in the world's darkest hour. This was Princess Laran, the lost heir to this world, thought to have perished millennia ago. Her return was nothing short of miraculous, a beacon of hope in their time of despair. The executioner turned to face her, his shadowy form bowing low. His usual air of menace was replaced by a profound respect, acknowledging her rightful place. "Your Highness," he rasped, his voice filled with newfound respect. The words seemed to echo in the chamber, a recognition of her authority. Princess Laran's gaze swept over them, her golden eyes seeming to pierce through their very souls. She assessed each individual, her eyes lingering on Thorne for a moment longer. Thorne felt a strange sense of calm wash over him. It was as if her presence alone could soothe the turmoil within him, offering a glimmer of peace. Maybe, just maybe, there was still hope. The return of Princess Laran signaled a new beginning, a chance to right the wrongs of the past and forge a brighter future. The ancient castle ruins around them seemed to come alive with her presence, whispering secrets of a bygone era. The walls, once silent, now hummed with the promise of renewal. Word of her return spread quickly, and people began to gather, drawn by the hope she represented. They came from all corners of the land, their faces filled with anticipation and wonder. Princess Laran addressed the crowd, her voice strong and unwavering. She spoke of unity, of reclaiming their heritage, and of the strength they would find in each other. The crowd erupted in applause, their spirits lifted by her words. In that moment, they believed in the possibility of a better tomorrow. Thorne felt a renewed sense of purpose. He knew that with Princess Laran leading them, they had a fighting chance. The journey ahead would be arduous, but together they could overcome any obstacle. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, it symbolized a new beginning. The darkness that had once shrouded their world was now giving way to the light of hope and renewal. United under Princess Laran's leadership, they marched forward, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Their hearts were filled with hope, their spirits unbreakable. Princess Laran's determined face was a beacon of strength. She was the leader they had been waiting for, the one who would guide them to a brighter future. Together, they would rebuild their world, piece by piece. The journey would be long, but with unity and determination, they would succeed. And so, with hope in their hearts and determination in their eyes, they looked ahead to the future, ready to embrace whatever it held.
The cosmos, a boundless expanse of wonder. Galaxies spiraled, a kaleidoscope of color. Stars pulsed with ancient energy, guardians of forgotten secrets. Amidst this celestial ballet, two souls found each other. Kalen, a seasoned spacefarer, with eyes mirroring distant nebulas, his heart, a vessel yearning for connection. Lyra, a celestial cartographer, skin kissed by starlight, her laughter, the music of the spheres. Their love story unfolded against the backdrop of the cosmos, a testament to destiny's grand design. Their love was a beacon, cutting through the void's darkness, their shared dreams, a constellation guiding their path. They swore an oath beneath a sky ablaze with 1,000 suns, a promise to face any storm, their bond unbreakable. On a mission to chart unexplored territories, a chill permeated their sanctuary. Distress signals, faint and fragmented, crackled through the comm system. A derelict vessel adrift near a binary star system, its SOS a desperate plea. Kalen, ever the protector, felt a familiar tug of duty. Lyra, her maps yearning to embrace the unknown, shared his sense of urgency. They set course, unaware of the looming shadows that threatened to eclipse their love. The dying vessel whispered tales of an anomaly, a celestial entity of immense power. It spoke of untold riches and seductive knowledge, a siren's call in the void. Kalen, ever pragmatic, felt a tremor of unease. Lyra, however, was captivated, her adventurous spirit ignited. The journey was fraught with peril. Solar flares erupted, fiery serpents lashing at their ship. Meteoroid fields, treacherous and unforgiving, tested their skills. Through it all, Kalen kept his eyes on Lyra. Her fascination with the anomaly grew, a subtle shift in her gaze. He felt a pang of fear. Was their bond strong enough to weather this cosmic storm? We have to be careful, Lyra. His voice was a low rumble, reflecting the turbulence outside. This anomaly, it whispers promises it cannot keep. Lyra, hunched over her charts, her face illuminated by the ethereal glow of the nebula, looked up. Her eyes, usually shining with joy, now held a distant, almost fanatical gleam. The derelict ship, a tomb of broken dreams, offered a chilling premonition. Its once vibrant corridors now lay silent, echoing with the whispers of a forgotten past. The cold metal walls seemed to hold the memories of those who once walked them, now lost to the void. Logs spoke of a crew driven to madness, each entry more desperate than the last, detailing their descent into chaos. The captain's log in particular was haunting, filled with fragmented thoughts and incoherent ramblings. The anomaly, it seemed, fed on desires, twisting them into obsessions. It was a cosmic siren, luring the unsuspecting with promises of power and knowledge, only to ensnare them in a web of their own making. Kalen felt a cold dread grip his heart. The weight of the ship's tragic history pressed down on him, making it hard to breathe. He knew he had to act quickly. He had to save Lyra from this siren's call, even if it meant breaking his promise. "Don't you see, Lyra? This place, it's not what it seems. It's a trap. A cruel illusion," he pleaded, his voice cracking under the weight of his fear. "Please, Lyra, we have to leave. This anomaly, it doesn't offer gifts, it steals them. This anomaly, it doesn't offer gifts, it steals them. It preys on our deepest desires, turning them into nightmares. It'll consume everything we hold dear. It'll steal your dreams, your ambition, even you. We can't let it take us, Lyra. We have to fight it together." Lyra just smiled, a brittle, empty smile that didn't reach her eyes. "Don't be scared, Kalen," she said, her voice eerily calm. "This is what we were meant to find," she said, her voice eerily calm. "This is our destiny, Kalen. We were chosen for this. This is what we were meant to find. This is our purpose, our legacy. This will make us legends. We will be remembered, not as victims, but as pioneers who dared to reach beyond the stars." to his heartbreak. Section 6. The Abyss of Despair. Alone, adrift in a crippled ship, Kalen surrendered to despair. The cosmos, once a symbol of their love, now mocked him with its indifference. Days turned into weeks. He survived on emergency rations, his only companions the ghosts of memories. He was a man hollowed out, adrift in an ocean of grief. The silence of the ship was deafening. The hum of the engines, once a comforting lullaby, now grated on his nerves. Every flicker of light on the control panel, every creak of the ship's aging metal, served as a painful reminder of his solitude. He was adrift, not just in space, but in the vast emptiness of his own being. Section 7. A Spark of Resilience. One night, staring at a distant nebula resembling Lyra's favorite flower, Kalen experienced a shift. The memory of their laughter, the echo of their dreams, sparked a flicker of defiance. He would not let betrayal define him. He would honor their love by surviving, by reclaiming his purpose. He looked at the reflection in the viewport, at the haggard, defeated stranger staring back. He barely recognized himself. His eyes, once filled with the light of adventure, were now dim and lifeless. His face, once etched with laughter lines, was now creased with worry and despair. "No," he whispered, his voice hoarse from disuse. "I won't let her be the end of me." Years later, Kalen, now a seasoned captain, received a distress signal. The alert blared through the control room, its urgency unmistakable. Kalen's eyes narrowed as he studied the source. It originated from within the anomaly, a region of space known for its unpredictable and dangerous energy fields. The anomaly's swirling lights seemed to pulse with a life of their own. His heart pounded against his ribs. Could it be? The thought raced through his mind, bringing with it a flood of memories and emotions he had long tried to bury. He navigated his new ship through treacherous energy fields, his jaw set with determination. The ship's hull creaked under the strain, but Kalen's hands were steady on the controls, guiding them through the storm. He found her ship, battered but intact. The sight of it brought a mix of relief and dread. What had she endured all these years? And there she was, older, wearier, but alive. Her eyes, once bright with curiosity, now held the weight of countless battles fought and lost. He boarded her ship, each step echoing in the silent corridors. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the distant hum of the ship's failing systems. The air was stale, heavy with the weight of regret. Every corner of the ship seemed to whisper of lost time and missed opportunities. He found her in the main hold, hunched over a console, her hair streaked with gray, her face etched with the toll of the anomaly's influence. The years had not been kind, but her spirit remained unbroken. She looked up, her eyes widening in disbelief. "Kalen?" The name escaped her lips like a prayer, a lifeline in the vast emptiness. Her voice was a mere whisper, raspy with disuse. The sound of it, though faint, was enough to bridge the years of separation and bring a glimmer of hope to the desolate ship. Their reunion was not of joyous cries, but of tearful silence. Lyra, consumed by remorse, revealed the anomaly's hold. It had twisted her desires, amplified her ambition. In her pursuit of knowledge, she had sacrificed their love. But the anomaly's gifts were a curse, leaving her empty and alone. "I'm so sorry, Kalen," she whispered, her voice choked with sobs. "I was so caught up in what it promised, I didn't realize what I was losing. I lost you. I lost myself." Kalen, his heart aching with a mixture of anger and love, could only stare at her. The years had changed them both, but the love, though buried under layers of hurt and resentment, still flickered. Kalen, his heart heavy with understanding, offered Lyra his hand. Their journey back was a testament to their resilience. They had been tested, broken, and reshaped by the cosmos. Their love, though scarred, had emerged stronger, tempered by forgiveness. As they left the anomaly behind, they could feel its pull weakening. It was as if the universe itself was acknowledging their victory, their triumph over the darkness that had threatened to consume them. The stars, once distant and cold, now seemed to twinkle with a newfound warmth, a cosmic benediction on their second chance. They navigated the cosmos, no longer lovers, but something more profound. Their story, whispered among the stars, served as a warning, a reminder that even in the vast expanse of space, the greatest journeys are those that lead us back to ourselves. The cosmos, a silent observer to their journey, held their story safe within its infinite embrace. Their love, once lost and found, became a legend, a beacon of hope reminding all who looked up at the stars that even amidst the vastness of space, the human heart with its capacity for love, loss, and redemption remained the most awe-inspiring wonder of all.